As Loose Women edges ever closer to its new scheduling, which will see it losing almost half its shows, there are some big changes that need to be made. With the news that ITV's Loose Women is set to lose 22 weeks of episodes a year from January 2026, it seems certain there will be a significant presenter cull, and there are a few of the ladies who have had nothing new to say for some time and could easily be axed without a huge impact on the show. It has been reported up to a third of the cast could potentially be dropped from the long-running daytime show. This means presenters such as Ruth Langsford, G.K. Barry, Colleen Nolan, Brenda Edwards, Denise Welch, Linda Robson and Christine Lampard are all under threat alongside the rest of their colleagues. If it was up to me, I would give the P45 to the ones who are literally stuck on the subjects of their families like a broken record. Every woman on the panel was brought in because they were vibrant and interesting and had something to add to the show's debates. However, in recent years, 3 in particular have become a one-trick pony. Colleen Nolan, Denise Welch and Linda Robson rarely stray from the topics of their children and grandchildren these days, and it has become pretty tedious. In Denise's case, it is one son, in particular 1975 frontman Matty Healy. Believe it or not, she does have another child, actor Louis Healy, however you wouldn't know it most of the time. To be fair, she did publicly praise Louis when he landed the lead in Stranger Things, the first Shadow in the West End, but she is far more likely to be found rabbiting on about Matt, even when it is not appropriate to the chat. The panel could be discussing alien overlords who have landed on Earth and are feasting on young children, and Denise would find a way to spin the chat around to Matty. She positively milked his association with Taylor Swift, which was somewhat understandable. But now he is engaged to model Gabriette Bechtel, she still chats incessantly about him. He has become her entire personality. Linda Robson is another repeat offender. Her 2 granddaughters Betsy and Lila are pretty much her sole topic of conversation. While it is natural to dote on your grandchildren, she really takes it to excess. In her 2024 book Truth Be Told, Tales from a Baggy Mouth, she confessed she was banned from seeing them at one point while struggling with alcohol. Appearing on Lorraine, she said, "I love my grandchildren more than my children, so that was really hard," she added. "But here we are 4 years later and I haven't drunk for 4 years. While this is commendable, I do feel as if they are all she has spoken about for the past few years. I know what they have for breakfast and what she is leaving them in her will. The kind of things you don't need to know about a stranger's life." Boshally. Then there is Colleen Nolan. I have interviewed her a couple of times and she is thoroughly lovely, but put a camera on her and she suddenly turns into the proud parent who has to let everyone know about 3 children and 2 grandchildren, even when it is off topic. In her defense, she grew up as part of the family business. The Nolans' lives and careers were intertwined more than the average siblings. There is also possibly more interest in her family than most of the Loose Women's. But that doesn't mean it should be her sole topic of conversation, and there are many episodes where this is the case. The once gripping and almost sweet family admissions have become tedious. While many of the viewers of the show also have their own children or children, they tune into shows like this for some grown-up banter. Not to see the panel trying to one-up each other, and by default the viewer, discussing their family's achievements. Aside from the fact that much of what they discuss is unrelatable to the average viewer, the fact is no one will ever care about your child as much as you do, and nor do they want to hear about them on a daily basis. If ITV are looking for a criteria to axe presenters, that would be a pretty good starting point.